Hey, Mandy Yoakum here. If you're watching right this second, you're watching the replay. Welcome to Coffee Talk, where you and I have our first cup of joe or our 12th together, as I am a hot mess. I just want to come talk to y'all. We have not had Coffee Talk in a long time. I'm going to talk about that. But I know this whole theory of a new year, blah, 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 is so cliche or whatever that word is. And it's so typical January talk, blah, blah, blah. But let me share with you. We started the new year. Well, we ended the year with all the Yokums being extremely sick. The kids are back at school. They were quarantined, correct timing. They're, don't have any symptoms anymore. They're back at school. John and I, we've done the sickness before, and I call it the sickness. And this time was not nearly as bad as it was in 2020. So we think we just were victoried over this. We're doing better. But I thought, so typical. I'm ending 2021 so 2021-ish. I mean, literally, can it end 2021 more 2021? Like, we were so sick. We had Totino rolls. And, I was in bed at 9 on New Year's Eve. But once we're feeling better and, now we're in 2022, I woke up probably yesterday and I really had a clarity of, cliche or not, that 2021 is done. It was rough. It was kind of awful. I was not mentally in my Color Street game, meaning not like anxiety, depression mentally, which I have a lot of that, but more like in it. My passion for some reason was gone. I wasn't able to fully work the business. And when I don't feel the passion, I can't share that. I can't be fake. I know my rank has really messed with me mentally because I'm like, well, I'm just a director. These girls are much outranked me. They outrank me all the time. Y'all have lots of leaders between me and your upline who are much higher ranked. So I feel like, well, I don't have anything to give because my business, my rank does not reflect, I feel like a sham being a director coming to talk to 6,000 of y'all. I mean, who am I? Nobody. But I realized yesterday, putting all that behind us, forgiving yourself, admitting that it was a hard year, admitting that you might not have had that passion, admitting that something was off. It was so 2021. I mean, it could not have been more 2021 than it was. Okay. And, I woke up yesterday, kind of had a spark. I did have a spark. And I know with my full heart that I've been in this business since literally day 2. I have been, from the very beginning to now. And I know there's lots of great things coming. I mean, I don't know officially what they are because I don't get that information. But I know and have full faith that we have really great things coming this year. And yesterday it was so interesting. I got tagged in a post from another team from this girl who did the secret sale, and she was raving about it and how amazing it was and thanked me about it. And this is someone I don't know. And then another team, someone talked about a secret sale again and tagged me in it and appreciates the thank you so much. Then a big leader on our team texts me out of the blue, hey, I was just thinking about you, checking in. Just know that, we miss you and you're an incredible leader. And then another big leader messaged me last night saying almost the same thing. Like, she missed me, that I gave value. And those 4 things all in one day, I felt like it was a sign of reassurance that, maybe I had something to talk to y'all about. Maybe, it's okay. My rank doesn't matter. Maybe y'all don't care. I just never want to be a phony to y'all. And so it started making me think last night and this morning, and my ADD brain just went with it. I just went to town. I scheduled some posts for the week for my business, for my team spaces, and then it hit me that I have to take my business on as my own. I cannot depend on other people. I can't depend on people above me, below me, side by side. I have to take control. Only way my business will be successful does not matter my rank. It matters what I'm putting into it. I decided that I'm starting fresh. I almost want to start a new VIP group, but I'm not there yet because my VIP group is so dead. But I want to go to where and help y'all get to the point to where you can take this business as your own and you be your own leader. You take control. You do your group. You do the behind the scenes. You do it. Instead of, oh, let's participate as a group. Let Amanda do all the work and we work. Or I'll let Kelly do all the work and I'll just participate. Or, instead of me just adding people, why am I not taking control of this business? Why am I just going to rely on other people to do it? Or why am I, and I'm talking about myself personally. For the past 6 months, I think I've just let everybody else do it. And I just kind of rode the coattails and prayed about it. I mean, and it obviously shows that it was rough and that it was not something how I needed to do it. So I just today created a group called A Closer Look with Amanda. And yes, stylists can be in there, but I made it for people who are interested in joining Color Street as one of my stylists. So if you get in there, don't be stealing people because that's rude and tacky, okay? But I am going to personally dig deeper. I am going to take control of the knowledge I have, and I am going to share that with people who are thinking about it. I'm going to be bold, and in that group, I'm going to go deep into the compensation plan. I'm going to go deep in the truths about small business, dealing with how you deal with people who may criticize you. All these things, digging deeper, kind of like an Amanda podcast in a group that's brand new. But stylists can be there. It's mainly, but it's geared toward people who have not been in the business. But if you want to be in there, you might learn something. Y'all know me. I don't care. Take whatever I do, slap stuff on it. I don't care. But I have to do something. I have to take control. And so what I'm going to do in this, A Closer Look with Amanda, it might just be stylists in there. I may not ever have anyone join there to learn more, but it's there. And I'm going to post about it. But I'm going to dig deeper. I want people who join the business, who want to work the business. Hobbyists are great. We love a hobbyist. But, to be successful, we have to share what works. We have to share what we're doing. We have to explain things. Like I'm going to talk about charts. I'm going to talk about the compensation. I'm going to dig deeper. And that's going to be my focus. That's going to be my focus group. I could even make it public. But, right now I have 3 questions. One's like, are you looking to become a stylist? And it says, they answer yes, no, yes, send me a business packet to learn more. The next one goes, if you said yes, you want a business packet, please leave your email and address below. If you do not, put NA, not available, whatever, not available, whatever. The third one is, are you a stylist or something? And it says, I'm a stylist now. I'm wanting to be a stylist. I used to be a stylist. I want to come back. All these things, they answer it. So when I approve it and they put their email and address, I'll write it down, hopefully, right then, because once you click it, it goes away. And I'll send them a business packet. But also I'll know who's in there, if it's stylists or my people. And it's going to be a place to where I'm going to dig deeper. I cannot depend on Kelly's behind the scenes. I can't depend on a week workshop with everybody. I have to do something. I have to put it in. And in 2021, I did not put it in. And guys, y'all can see in the back office my rank. It definitely showed that. I can't control how y'all work your business. I can only control what I do. But if I'm not doing, nothing's doing. No one can make me successful. No one, I can't just sit there and shake the money tree. You have to grow and water that money tree. And if you're not doing it, you end up where I am. Down 3 ranks. People above you who don't work much are way outranking me. And we see that all over the place. Y'all have lots of high leaders between me and your enroller. tons. So that's what's hard with me for 2021 is why would y'all want to hear from me when you have much higher ranked people below? But I can't control that. I know I have information. I got to get out of my own head. I got to move past gross 2021 and really focus on me. Put in the work for my business. Okay? So I challenge you today to really think about not being on people's coattails. Not, what is that phrase? Like, take ownership of something. Yes, you don't want to do more groups. Yes, you want to do all this stuff. But I'm telling you right now that you can create your own. Invest the time. The more you invest the time, the more you do the live video, the more you talk about the compensation plan, the more you talk about the business, the more people are going to listen. Those people want to hear from you, not from 10 superstar rocket scientist ranks that they don't know who they are. They want to hear from you. So my challenge for y'all for this 2022 is to really take ownership of things. If you want to do a behind the scenes or a closer look, make one. Don't rely and wait for someone else to do it for you. If you want to BQ first of the month, go after it. Do it. You don't have to wait for someone to give you a incentive. You don't have to wait for a group to be made or chat, and you do it for you. Don't do it to be in a group or to earn a group or get a message thread. No, you're doing this for you. Who cares about the other stuff, okay? It's hard. It's hard to mentally change that. But I am here to say I want to change my own mindset. I don't want a repeat of last year. And granted, personal life is great, personal business is great, family was great, but I let the passion for this business stop because I couldn't get out of my head. I couldn't get past the fact I wasn't where I was supposed to be. And when you let go of that, you flounder and the passion goes away. So does your business. You can't just sit there and expect things just happen. So for 2022, cliche all that is, whatever you want to call it, whatever. So typical, and it's January and whatever. Do it for you. Don't wait for someone else to create it and follow their coattails. Do it for you. Sure, take content, but make it your own. Do stuff that's going to help you. And what's going to help you is talking about the business, sharing your business blessings, sharing what's good about the business. And guys, we can talk to potential stylists about how we work this business. What a better way to get someone excited about business and share with them what you do. Why not? So that's my challenge to you, is to take control of things. Don't wait for someone else to create it. Don't wait for 5 people to be in charge and you just add people. You create it. You be the person who gives that information. You get your face out there. I challenge you to take ownership of a closer look or behind the scenes, and you create it and you put content in there, and it's about you. Okay, not like you, like, oh, I'm amazing, but about like you're doing the business post, you're talking about it. And like I said, y'all are more than welcome to join my closer thing. My goal is to kind of make just like an information thing where it's Amanda rambling, but really to where I know I can take ownership and it's on me. Okay, so cheers to 2022. I love y'all. And I'm not even apologizing for 2021. Y'all know exactly where I stand, and y'all know how I was feeling, and I'm not going to apologize because it is what it is. But I thank you to those who've reached out. Yesterday, I really think it was a God thing, hearing from these 4 people who kind of kicked me in the butt, but it was kind of something I needed to hear that I could give value. And not saying I do this just because people want me to talk and have value, but that was something I needed. So I really do appreciate and thank you for that. And I advise you too, if someone is making a difference in your business and in your life, let them know, because that might be the encouragement that they need to keep going. So I love y'all. Let's take control of 2022 and really make a difference. But it's all on you. You cannot depend on anybody else. Cheers. Love y'all.